about an hour. We're waiting for our bus to come pick us up to Fort Lauderdale to board the ship. Meantime, it's a gorgeous day. It's really nice. And the scenery here is really pretty. A lot of palm trees, a lot of waterways. Really nice. We're on the 9th floor, by the way. Lifeboat time. They have their exercises off the Celebrity Cruises Century ship.
They're all in their life jackets ready to board ship.
Actually, that's what we're doing right now, too, but we're cheating.
We're unpacking.
We're unpacking instead. But that's what it looks like. It looks different from this end.
April 19th, 1997, yeah. And it's actually 5 o'clock or 3 minutes to 5 p.m. We're in Fort Lauderdale aboard the Regal Prince. We're getting ready to take off and go to talk to my cruise director.
Well, we're going to sail tomorrow. We're going to be sailing tomorrow and tomorrow
Tonight.
And on Monday morning, we'll get into Jamaica and Ocho Rios in the morning. There's a few ships here.
Some of the eager passengers. Come on. up if I'd have been in it.
Huh?
I'd have blown that up if I was in it. We were sitting there counting the planes landing at Miami Airport this morning. Isn't that ridiculous? We were sitting counting the airplanes landing at Miami Airport this morning. We're looking right over the landing field.
We didn't wake up till 9:30. Oh, very unusual for us. I said, if this had been my regular event in my life, I would have seen every one of the ships come in this morning. Bail in, because I normally wake up. Well, I'm up by 5:30. What, that one? The rest of them was over there. That's the sun. That's the sun. Brand new, was the Western, and the, I'd love to see We were looking at the Sun Princess that's turning around and getting ready to sail off, and I thought it was really interesting to watch it turn around, but it's going to take off pretty soon, and then I think we're next. We're going to go after them. So, but this is the Sun Princess. A lot of the ships took off already. We're still here, but it's almost 6 o'clock, so we should be sailing pretty soon. Blowing. We're looking at the sun still, but we're going to sail in a minute. There goes the sun. We'll probably see them on the Panama Canal in a couple of days.
We moving
In
yet?
the meantime, our horn is blowing. Still, we should be leaving pretty soon.
We're moving.
Oh, we're moving?
See?
Are we?
Here.
Oh, good. About
Can you aim
time.
over here?
Anyway, there's sun. See you later.
Aim to the right. Portholes.
Okay, now we can watch ourselves. We're moving slowly. So we'll be heading out to, it's 6 o'clock, I guess. Well, we're about an hour late, actually. We're supposed to leave at 5. But I'll get more as we get farther out. Here's the back of the ship. We're just going toward the deck. Just to the outlet.
Busy little harbor.
Busy. A lot of...
It's a busy big harbor. The bus driver told us on the way over they had 27 cruise ships in here one day. 27 cruise ships. There's another one over the corner over there.
I know.
Over there.
I know. I saw it.
What is it?
I don't know. That's too far away.
Discovery.
This is a real pretty coastline, especially when we get up there a little farther.
Skyline, get the city over here. Get the city up there.
very pretty. Fort Lauderdale. This is Port Everglades that we're leaving from. Really very nice. People are waiting. Where is he at? Oh, there they are by the swimming pool.
How about a ride?
He was flashing.
Hitchhiker.
Sounds like they're having a party, huh? Really pretty from here.
Watch him make that bounce now. Unless he turns into the wave. He turns in. He turns into the wave, they don't bounce so much. That's enough of it.
What a send-off. Yeah, I got that. To me, the tip of Florida. When we pass this, it's that beach. Gosh, that's nice. Okay. In a big hotel. The view up there must really be something. Now we're just about out to sea. I'd like to know what beach this is, or what this is. It's just, I know this is Fort Lauderdale, this is Port Everglades, but from here on, this is so pretty back down there. I can remember this from other ships, other cruises.
Turn it off.
I'd almost like to stop and stay here for a while. But that coast, look at that Florida coast. It's so pretty. The water is so pretty. Looks pretty calm. And Jamaica, here we come.
Come on.
I'm going to show you our room now. We're on the Aloha deck, and we're in room, where is it? 172. Aloha deck, and here's Jim.
Yeah, that's the room.
We have a cabin, There's our closet. And our room here. This is not a mini suite. This is a big room. Not as good as Jim is with this, but there's Jim out in the balcony. There's our TV. And our dresser. There's the other half of it, the other side. And out the front door. Back to the balcony. It's a pretty nice room. It's not as big as our last trip, but it's still roomy. And we're happy with it. So that's it for now. Good morning. This is Sunday morning, about 7:45, and it's April the 20th, and it's about 77 degrees. It's nice and warm, and the ocean is real calm, and I'll show you our bright sunshine on the deck, out on my balcony, and it is just really a nice morning. It's beautiful. Very calm sea. Nobody out there but us. And we're sitting out here just kind of taking it easy.
Okay. I want to go get them to turn around. Excuse me, would you like to turn around? I'll never recognize you from the backside.
Good morning.
Hi. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Hi, we're in the stage door ballroom. We're having a KKSJ get-together with Sean, and this whole group, the group of the KKSJ Panama Canal friends. And there's Sean.
Speaking of the devil.
Behind him is
Mikey.
Guys. They're the people who are in charge of this crowd travel. And Lois back there is the we're just having a little party, get together, and it's good. The group from San Jose. Here comes a couple from San Jose. We've been hanging around with them and them with us, and they're very nice. They live in Cambridge Park. Mildred and Marion and Macon. And they're a lot of fun. We enjoy them.
I already got it.
Same amount of days in your water bill. How are you guys doing?
She's got her new shirt on. She's got it on. And she got her button on.
Hello, hello.
For KKSJ Radio.
Who?
Some of you may already know that. I see some of you wearing the buttons. You did bring your buttons, didn't you, all of you? That's going to be your admission to the really big party. Right, Lois? Anyway, we would like to welcome you aboard on behalf of the Princess Cruise Line and the Regal Princess. We hope you have a great time here. Have to ask the question, how many of you guys didn't get your baggage? That's a beautiful.
I got mine.
Good luck. It'll be here tomorrow.
I got mine.
I'm really sick and tired of seeing the same stuff on you for 3-4 days. But they do send it. You can have it laundered, by the way, and I think your ship is going to pay for that too. What's the matter, Bill? You can't hear me? You want me to talk a little louder? Okay. Anyway, I would like to welcome all of you here this morning, and thank you very much for being here. I know most of you would like to have slept in on your second day on the ship, or first full day, I guess I should say. We've got a lot of great activities planned, and I think the Princess people have put a lot of good things together. Try not to lose all of your money up there in the casino. I think most of you have probably been there. Try not to eat too much. Try not to have too much fun. I think these people do a lot of things to make this a very happy time for you. And we've got some more parties planned. I think, Lois, you aren't changing any more of the times, are you? No? For those of you that don't know, I know some of you missed our party over at Atlantic Pacific Carlson Travel before we left. Come on over. I want to introduce you to a couple of the principals. Mikey, you can come over too. Mikey doesn't want to come over. This is Lois Van Dyke. Would you give her a nice round of applause? She has spent a lot of time on the telephone talking to me. I guess talking to a lot of you too. Anyway. You want an introduction? Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Atlantic Pacific Carlson Travel people, this is Mike Van Dyke.
Mikey.
He's special arrangements with the Atlantic Pacific Carlson Travel people. We have them both here. So who's running the store? No, oh, I should care. All the paying customers are here. Is that what you say? That's all right. Anyway, thank you so much. We should also, we'll talk about the cruise to Alaska later on. I'm just kidding. Come on, I'm just kidding. I know it's a different... All right, listen, if anybody have any questions, by the way, we listen to Q&A a little bit while the band rests. You have a question? Nice and loud down.
Why did we schedule this at bingo time?
Why did they schedule this what, during bingo time?
Yeah.
Because we knew we were going to spend too much money. One bingo, we're waiting for the jackpot to build up. Why play now? Why not wait till...
You won the first or second day last year.
I know, I won the first or second day anyway. So how come we schedule this during the bingo? Well, I don't know, Jill. I don't know what to tell you. Any more questions? What? You know what, Jill? She said she did it so she'd see whether or not I would show up. I had a choice, you know. I could be playing bingo, right? I never turned down a free Bloody Mary. That's the problem. You have to buy your drinks in there. Come on, am I not crazy? Okay, any other questions? The band's getting nervous. See, the instruments automatically start playing by themselves if they don't start doing it. Anyway, thank you all very much again for being here. I'm going to try to mingle and mix and match. I have to apologize for one thing. I have a roster of all of your names, and I'm really bad news on names. So when you come up to me, if I don't acknowledge instantly, please understand that some of the first cells to go are the ones that go with the faces. I try to remember who all of you are, and there are a lot of other people on the ship I met in the last couple of days, and they said, we're part of your party, and I've never seen it before. 3 of them are from Vancouver, Canada. Anyway, but just to let you know, when you see me on the ship, more than happy to share the times and whatever we're doing, and let's have a good time, okay? Yeah. And we'll talk to you again in a couple of days, whatever the next party is scheduled. Thank you.
Those custom people were just terrible. Everybody was so tired, and everybody was, and there was just snow, you know, and nobody, and they took everything apart on everybody's luggage. They confiscated all the liquor that you could only have one stores, and nobody ever said anything about it. And so anybody had to work, they lost it. And it's, you know, there ought to be better ways than now.
Don't stop there, lady.
Eat it for her butt.
You got that right.
Yeah, let's get out of the way. Oh, you're wrong. Now this one's coming later.
Show off.
Lois?
Great. Today is Monday, April 21st, as you can see. We're looking at Jamaica coastline. It is now about 6 o'clock in the morning. And about another half an hour or so, we should be pulling into Ocherias, where we're going to dock for the day. It's a little hazy this morning. It's very, very warm. We're taking a 5.5-hour tour. Through Ocherias. We'll catch up with you then. Hazy, but it's going to be hot. Hand down, Marge. Hand down. Get your hand down. I'll take a picture of your hand through this.
Yeah. Should have taken the other
Back it up. You know what they're doing, I guess. They do. Rub a scratch on the bus. Is that right?
Good morning.
Morning.
You know?
Oh, you sound like you're off weight. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. Welcome to Jamaica. My name is Danny. Danny boy? Yes, and I believe you remember me because I'm alone. All right, I'm alone. So your driver's name and tour guide this morning, driver and tour guide, name is Danny. And you are on bus number 102. You are on the Brimall Plantation Tour. Of course, this takes us straight to the Brimall Plantation and then to one shopping stop. After that, we go to the famous Duns River Falls.
Drive on the wrong side of the street.
I want you to observe that. I want you to be comfortable. No backseat drivers. I want you to leave the driving to me today. And make it a no problem tour. In Jamaica, we say no problem. Jamaica, no problem. So whatever happens, no problem. Okay, we are bypassing the Taj Mahal Shopping Center, which is very close at the downtown area. You will notice a few familiar places as you go along. For all the Colonel Lover, you look to your right, it's there. We'll pull out from you people, and it's all in Jamaica, so it's on the left there. At Technical Station. So this is the downtown area of Ocho Rios. The post office to our right. The crop market to our left. We will not be shopping in this area. Our National Commercial Bank workers going in. You have the Sodas Plaza right here. And over to our left, the Jamaica Grand Renaissance, formerly the Americana and the Mallards Beach. They are both combined together now, and it's called the Jamaica Grand. We have a Methodist church to our left. Jamaica is a religious island. Just named the denomination, we have them here. Little Pub Complex, I think it's the oldest complex in Ocho Rios. We are now approaching the town center. And this clock tower marks the town center. In every town center in Jamaica, you have a clock tower. Even when the foresight is giving you 4 different times, and it don't match with the one on your hand either. We have the craft market, not the craft market, sorry, the farmers market over to our right. That's where our farmers bring all their products and have them for sale. And you know that Jamaica is a farming area. So we are heading uptown of Ocho Rios. Have you been enjoying your tour so far?
Yeah.
Is this the first stop in Jamaica?
Yeah.
Okay. Not the first one?
No, second.
Second.
Montego Bay.
I will try my best to answer, and I think that will make the tour more interesting.
Yeah.
The courthouse was burnt down, and you can, as you look to the left, you realize that the fire station is next door to it.
Yeah, I know.
We are in the town of Fort Maria.
Oh boy. I'll stay out sideways for you.
That's our green light. Yeah, man.
Flag, one red flag, one green flag.
Because of too much rainfall. Pineapple does look like rainfall. Dry soil, sunny soil. We gave those work to the western side. They get less rainfall, so they have it all year round. Not as much in the summer as is the season. So we do this here for our own local domestic.
They're more in Hawaii than
A
Jamaica.
pineapple sucker takes 18 months to produce the first pineapple. After that, the fish can live and not wipe. Purple. It's dark purple. So whenever you roast them, you crush the purple part, they're powdery. And milk, sugar, spice, chocolate smell, chocolate taste. The English people have some Cadbury factory and island here in Jamaica. So we just put it wet like this into a pot and send them. They do all the rest of the game. The Hershey bar, Cadbury, same thing. Then pass that around. Have a look, have a smell. If you want to taste it, you can taste what it's people. But if you don't bite, they don't swallow it. If you don't have taste, it's very nice, but if you bite, but you don't taste it. Balance power. You have to have balance power here. Strong neck and legs to go in those hills and valleys. We get paid by the stem or by the bunch to carry them. The more bunch you carry per day, the more money you'll make.
You bet.
Okay, sure. Basically, Blue Mountain Peak, 7,402 feet in height. So your attention, please here. There is where you will get the world best
Coffee.
Blue Mountain coffee. Coffee doesn't like lowland, island, high mountain. So I go most of the coffee on the mountain. We have two nice drinks from the coffee you will see. Tia Maria liqueur. Jamaican coffee liqueur you may sample. One more demonstration or we climb coconut tree this time. Watch this young man go up. No knife, no spike, no machete. Just his hand and a rope. Wait, he's gonna stop and pose it there. Shoot the slippery. Shoot the slippery.
All right.
Shoot your shot there, man. Shoot your shot there. So all he do, go up to the top, push his hand into a bunch, pull it, throw it to the ground. No harm done. Pick them green. They stay green. They has to ripe on the tree. 1 year, they will change color, brown color. This is where you dehydrate can preserve. Halo shampoo, vegetable oil, soap, fat, family product, suntan lotion. Coming from the ripe stage of a coconut. We pick them green for drinking or refreshment purpose. Very good chaser. Chasing rum, whiskey, gin, cold water with some lime or lemon juice in it. No hangover. Be guaranteed.
No.
But if you want to stay, if you come back to us to make on the home next time.
Covered off, stupid. The tree's 153 or 157 years old. Imported from South Africa to Africa to shade the slaves.
You're blinding, mate. Welcome to London Pub Night. Every London pub has its landlord in charge of mirth and merriment, so put your hands together for ours, Alfred P. Doolittle!
That's right, take a good look. You're gonna look like this at the end of the cruise, babe. Me lords and me ladies, all right, get your hands going. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. row out the barrel. We got a barrel of fun. Come on and sing it. Row out the barrel. We got the blues. Got the barrel on the right. Sing, sing, blues. Sing out a song. Sing out a song. Now's the time to roll. Now's the time to roll the barrel again. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a London pub night, and you're going to have a lot of fun. But what it takes is for you to bring the cruise directors down with a round of applause, and here they come. The people in charge of your part. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do, right to start off with, we're going to have a sing-along competition. That's right. What we're going to do is we're going to have a sing-along competition, and the side that sings the best and the loudest, the captain. Captain Pietro Raiola says he's going to buy that side a free drink. So that's something you can all... Next time, come to rehearsal. All right, here we go. We're gonna divide the room right down the middle. Move your leg, ma'am. This could be very painful. All right, now right over here on this side, you're gonna be a team, and that includes you in the balcony as well. And over here on this side, you're gonna be a team. All right, what do you want to call your team? How about it, Chrissy? What do you want to call your side?
Well, I think definitely the good-looking team.
All right, now you mean to say that everyone on this side is the good-looking one? I call your side. Neil, what do you want to call your side?
The wealthy ones.
All right, now wait a second. You mean to say that these are the good-looking ones? And these are the wealthy ones? And the wealthy ones? All right, very nice indeed. All right, now you're going to get a chance to practice a little bit. I want all the good-looking ones to stand.
Burst it, just to see if they actually burst. Why don't we just actually put it...
John, don't do it on me.
Why? We always do it on you. Should we... Adam. Put that between your legs. Close your legs if I was you. Now, ladies and gents, the run-up, it's optional. You don't have to do this. This is an optional, but... Paolo, have you got a little bit of a go on Paolo drum roll music? Let's just see if the balloons actually burst. Adam, I'd shut your legs tight if I was you. Can anybody take a step aerobic class in the morning? Because Adam could be in trouble any minute now. Here we go. Oh my goodness, yeah. The balloons burst, and that's how the game goes. Did you wear the protection, Adam? He's been a volunteer for the chair. Are you going to be all right for this game? Just about. Okay. It's called the Battle of the Sexes. Okay. Team captains only. Get the balloons in position. Team captains only. Team members number 2 can only go once the balloon is burst. Are we ready? Everybody in the room, count to 3 in Italian, and then you're off. Okay? It's a 1. It's a 2. It's a 3. And they're off. Off they go. Team captains, away we go. Let's see those balloons burst now. Come on now. Oh, that's good stuff. Off we go. It's neck and go, go, go. No hands, no hands. It's pretty even. Who's it going to be? Oh, ladies are in the lead at the moment. The ladies have it. I think it's, well, it's pretty even still. Even. 3 each. Who's it going to be? Let's have a look. Burst the balloon. The fellas have a slight lead. Who's it going to be?
to give the winner's certificate to the gentleman. And we're going to get a prize each, and of course the ladies also, you're going to get a prize each. Let's just find out how are you feeling, Chrissy?
Actually, John, can we do that again?
Do it again. Adam, how are you? It's like teach a class in the morning. How are you feeling?
I'm absolutely fine, John.
Give a round of applause to all of our ladies.
Tell a joke, anybody up here? Oh, Alfie.
Oh, Dick Dole is here. All right. We don't use the word old on board.
See what you mean. Yeah.
All right, so I prefer you wouldn't use the word old, all right? Use elderly.
Elderly.
Right, it's a better word. Ladies and gentlemen, get go.
Beautiful. Elderly man river, that elderly man river, he don't know nothing, and he don't say nothing.
Don't know nothing, don't say nothing. No, Dick, no. Don't you know the Queen's English? Right.
Of course the Queen's English.
No. I didn't mean that. No, your English is atrocious. Don't know nothing, don't say nothing. He doesn't know anything, he doesn't say anything. Is that right?
Use the Queen's English.
Use the Queen's English.
Oh, okay. Well, you're the boss. If that's the way you would like it, I would.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, get go.
Thank you. Now, Pete. Elderly man river. That elderly man river. He doesn't know anything, and he doesn't say anything. He just keeps rolling. He keeps on rolling along. He doesn't plant taters.
No, wait.
No, I said nothing.
Yeah, you said doesn't. Taters. What are taters?
I don't know. He doesn't plant them. He doesn't plant taters. That's the first part of that line. He doesn't plant them.
Yeah, but it doesn't sound right. It's not really good English. He doesn't plant potatoes. See,
How do you know? He doesn't plant them. If I plant them, they'd be dictators.
Yeah, you don't get drunk, it's inebriated.
Inebriated.
Use it in the song.
Well, if you'd like, because you're the boss.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, get go.
There you go. You know boss spelled backwards is double S-O-B. You and I perspire and strain, bodies all aching with a touch of lumbago. Don't that barge lift that bale, you get a little inebriated. And your lands in jail.
You're right, I knew you'd say that. No. All right, now, Dick, nowadays you do not land in jail. No, you don't.
You want to tell my brother? He's doing 5 July right now.
Mackay.
July, 5 July.
No, you don't land in jail, Dick.
No, he's not going to land there again either.
Nowadays you become incarcerated in a penal institution for the rehabilitation and recreation of the criminally and mentally insane.
The incarcerated.
Incarcerated in a penal institution. For the rehabilitation and recreation of the criminally and mentally insane.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, get go.
Thank you. You and I perspire and strain, bodies all aching with a touch of lumbago. Don't that barge lift that bale, you get a little inebriated. And you're incarcerated in a penal institution for the rehabilitation and recreation of the mentally and criminally insane. I get so weary, and I'm sick of this song. And I'm tired of living and fear of dying.
No, don't say dying. Don't say dying. Don't say dying on a
Song is dying.
Afraid to be in a relaxed pose. Lying in a relaxed.
Lying in a relaxed.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I get so weary, and I'm sick of trying, and I'm tired of living, and feared of lying in a relaxing pose. But every man never, he just keeps rolling along.
Ladies and gentlemen, get your eyes. All right, then that's not on this cassette now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what I'd like to do is do an old pop song, something you can take home to your nieces, your nephews.
If I was not upon the ship, something else I'd rather be. If I was not upon the ship, a sergeant major me, happy all day long, and this would be my song. Left, right, swing those belongs. Left, right, swing those belongs.
If I were not upon the ship, something else I'd rather be. If I was not upon the ship, a blackjack dealer me, happy all day long, and this would be my song. Here, down there, 21 more bucks. Here, down there, 21 more bucks. Here, down there, 21
If I were not upon this ship, something else I'd rather be. If I were not upon this ship, a tennis player me, happy all day long, and this would be my song. Balls you man, balls you sir, up and down the course. Balls you man, balls you sir, up and down the course.
Oh,
Balls, balls, up and down the course. Balls you man, balls you sir, up and down the course. Balls you man, balls you sir, up and down the course. Balls you sir, up and down the course. Well, on the ship, something else I'd rather be. If I was not upon the ship, a doctor would be me. Happy all day long, and this would be my song. Post from the shores, this one highness. Take a post from the shores, this one highness. Post you man, post you sir, up and down the coast. Post you man, post you sir, up and down the coast. Post you man, post you sir, up and down the coast. Friday, children on the lake, so satisfied. Be happy again when you're smiling. Oh, when you're smiling. The whole world smiles with you. Once again, your cruiser director and entertainment team. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Apollo and the Syndicate 7 Royce. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed the show, please tell the captain. If you didn't tell my mother-in-law, she'll tell everyone. Thank you very much, folks. See you later, bye.
Today is Wednesday, April 23rd. It's about 6:45. Very hazy, and I got to change the battery. It's still Wednesday, about 5:45. We are now coming into Cartagena, Columbia. It's hazy and muggy. Can't see much of anything. Actually 6:10, not 4:10. It's so muggy out here. Take the picture. Pretty soon the lens is going to fog up. Well, I tell you, got to take pictures fast here. The lens fogs up.
Oh, here he is. The Sun Princess again.
Yeah,
I think we're following them this time.
big old tub.
Pretty white.
Wow.
Oh, this is Columbia. Pretty big.
The number of the bus is number 5, but you have to remember that there is another ship. So there is another bus with the same number, okay? But this is Regal Princess. So in the front of the bus, you can read Regal Princess, bus number 5, okay? Well, my name is Gerson. Gerson, Gerson Pájaro. Pájaro is my last name. And this morning we are going to visit here in Cartagena the most important and historical tourist places. Cartagena is not only the most beautiful city in Colombia, but also one of the most beautiful cities on the world. That's Cartagena. So the first place where we are going is one of the most beautiful churches in the city, Peter Claver Church. After visiting the Peter Claver Church, we are going to visit the fortress of Saint Felipe. That is the biggest fortress built by Spanish people in South America during the colonial time. And after visiting the fortress of Saint Felipe, we are going to La Popa. La Popa is the highest point of the city. That is a place that you can see on your left side. The house that is on top of that hill is a monastery. Yes, that's La Popa Monastery. That is a hill that is about 525 feet high. Okay, now I am going to give you a badge, some badges and some stickers to identify this group, because
As you know already, there are many people today. All of the people are visiting the same places, so it's easier for me to identify you if you have the identification. Okay? So the identification is my name. So from now on, this group is going to be Gerson's group or Gerson's family. Okay? City is about 1 million persons. The population of the whole country is about 37 million. And the Colombian capital city is Bogota. The population of Bogota is about 7 million. That is a big city. And the largest city in Colombia are, after Bogota, we have Cali, after Cali, Medellin, and after Medellin, Barranquilla, and after Barranquilla, Cartagena. So we are number 5 in Colombia. Okay, I want you to take a look to the right side. That's the fortress we're going to visit after being in St. Peter Claver Church. That is essentially the fortress, the biggest fortress in South America. Okay, Big 3 by Pedro de Heredia. Okay, Cartagena is the second oldest Colombian city. Okay, I want to tell you something. Usually we don't make the tours, the city tours in those big buses, but today we have to do it because there are 2 big ships today, so we have to use the big buses. And so the drivers, they are not used to make those tours, so I have to tell them sometimes the way they are going to take. So you excuse me, please. That is a building. That building is about 10 years old. Okay. Colombia, the currency of Colombia is the pesos, are the pesos, Colombian pesos. About 1,000 pesos, Colombian pesos for a dollar, for an American dollar. The neighbor countries of Colombia are Venezuela, Brazil, Peru, Ecuador, and Panama. 5 countries around Colombia. Colombia is the fourth biggest country in South America. So the biggest one in South America is Brazil, then Argentina, then Peru, and after Peru, Colombia. And as I told you already, the population is about 37 million. It is also the only South American country with coast in 2 oceans. We have coast in the Pacific and in the Atlantic Oceans. In this case, well, today you are in the Atlantic. And the country is divided by departamentos, that they are like states or provinces. There are 36. This is Bolivar. So Cartagena is the capital city of Bolivar department. Okay? And most people in Colombia is Catholic. About 75% of our population is Catholic. Okay. On the right you see some walls. Oiga, se pasó.
I think he realized his mistake. I think these are crackles. These are crackles. They're in the J family.
No, those are the walls. Those are the walls. Cartagena in the colonial time was attacked many times by pirates. So Spanish people had to fortify the city. They built about 11 kilometers of walls all around the city. So those are part of the walls, part of the fortification of Cartagena. Yes.
Hurry. And make sure. And prove that I saw you here.
75 and 15. 75 and 1512. Okay? When it was on construction, one of the pilots who attacked Cartagena destroyed part of it. Francis Drake. Francis Drake attacked Cartagena in 1586. So the cathedral church was on construction. Okay. But the one we are going to see inside is this one, the Clever Church. This building, this white building, is Sanford, a monastery. Okay? Peter Clever Monastery. And Peter Clever was a missionary. Peter Clever, in the second floor is the room where he died in 1554. There are some pictures of paintings in the wall. The paintings are representing these labels.
They'll just keep screaming.
Okay, the paintings on the wall. When it was built, the name was San Juan de Dios. Now Peter Clever. It is Peter Clever Church until 1888. Okay, at that year, the church was rebuilt. So they changed the floors. The floors made in Carrara marble from Italy. The independence of the rest of the country. Anyway, Cartagena was retaken by the Spanish in 1815. The same walls, okay?
There's something wrong with the bus. This is a bus graveyard.
Look how the snow was falling.
Where they keep running.
They made the wrong turn.
That's true. He doesn't know where he's going. It was pretty,
What is that?
That's what I thought was a Cooper. Just like that. What is it?
Oh, Oh, yeah, that's garage.
Hey, Sam.
I think it is.
Were they Coopers? Not like that. I saw one over here.
No, I've never seen it.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I wonder where they made it.
The Coopers, you see the Coopers in the
Can you believe
streets are
this?
little tiny things.
Service loopholes.
Yeah. Yeah. Got the little squat front end.
Now we're back on the expressway.
Took another
Oh yeah.
I wish we could get a picture of that. We're out traveling, we could show everybody what a real Cooper is.
What the hell did I do?
Okay, the statue on your left, that's the statue that is representing Blas de Lezo. Blas de Lezo was to defend the fortress in 1741. So Blas de Lezo... That's what they mean.
On the way up, we're going to see some stations across.
There's a ship.
Right, yeah.
Watch this turn. Now that's a U-turn.
Come in at the same time.
This is the city of Cartagena.
One over there?
They said it's only
All the buildings.
90, yeah,
Peninsula.
I know.
Out there. I don't know why that thing doesn't roll over and sink.
It says 95 degrees with 90% humidity. And believe me, there's our chip.
There's the chip.
There's the chip.
Behind the portrait, you can see your ships.
That is pretty. Yeah.
And on the background, there are two islands. And they have two entrances. The Panama Canal, the island we have in front of us.
Here's the good looking one.
Uh-huh.
The island we have in front of us, in another island.
Our ship. All right, the good looking ship. Like I had ownership.
Spanish to Indian dialect. That's the statue I talked to you about. Look out.
Oh my. See that house there?
What do you got?
Okay, look at it.
Strawberries.
Look at the statue here on the left. That is
Looks like Morocco.
That is an statue that is representing an Indian princess, Catalina. That Indian princess has been kidnapped by one of the Spaniards. Okay? She has been taken to chance of being wild. It's 570.
Yeah.
Kind of need a couple more. It is.
Aguilar. We're on our way to the best part. That lighting that water.
We're going to the
This is the better side of it.
beach.
That's it.
It is 95.
90-degree humidity.
It's got to be one of the dirtiest towns I've ever been
It's a good place to find, it's a good place to buy emeralds.
Fire?
That was one of them. Fort Gallo, that's where it's from.
Robin Hood.
Right.
This is Robin Hood.
Right.
That's it. That place right there.
Rita Valle. We should be here by now.
Ice cream board.
So we need to go in that green fire. No, the cafe.
No, Marge is getting something. Stand right in the way.
Oh, you know, oh, right, yeah.
I stayed right there, but nobody came back.
that. My time. Comes right through it. Shouldn't have a pipe there. It's gonna have a pipe there. Oh, it's all right there. Oh, it would have to be.
Really welcome you on this transit through the waterway. We certainly hope you enjoy it and the commentaries. Aboard the ship already are the two canal pilots who will be taking it through the first control from the breakwater, which is now directly behind us, to an area called Gamboa, which is considered the midpoint. Second control then takes it the rest of the way. Both do remain on board, though, at all times. Within the next few minutes, we'll be leaving Limon Bay and entering the Atlantic Ocean Channel. It's an artificial channel which will lead us directly to the Gatun Locks. To the left, there's another very similar looking channel. This one on the left was a project initiated in 1939 called the Third Set of Locks Project. The idea was to put in larger parallel locks. But the war started, fuel was very scarce, the project was aborted in 1942. But who knows, maybe in the future they'll reactivate that idea. A couple of canal tugs in our vicinity. These will be assigned to us, or have been assigned to us. One of them is physically tied up to us here on the port side. The other, it just depends on the pilot, possibly the stern. It varies. Now there is a fleet of 17 of these tugs. They're located in the different sectors to assist ships wherever this is considered necessary. The transit South 12 Zulu. Any reference to or from the ship is done by that number. The Zulu, by the way, means preference. Decades ago, the passenger ships carried most of the mail, and they got priority wherever they went. They have tried to keep this custom alive. In the next few minutes is what looks like a small river entering the main channel. This is referred to as the French Canal, part of the French effort to build the waterway. As you'll see when we're closer, back in 1880 when they started, they were thinking on a much smaller scale. Super tankers and other large ships like exist today were not even in their wildest dreams. Considering the alternatives that are going around South America. Now, this can vary with ship's speed, weather conditions, and other factors, but it could be as much as 21 days and 8,000 extra miles. So depending on the ship's daily overhead, the savings can be incredible. The system of bringing towing locomotive cables out to the ships. They actually roll them out. Of course, this system will seem antiquated. They've tried others. They tried a cannon, which would shoot the cables out, large hooks at the end of the locks, and outboard motors for the small boats. None of these systems. On the lane on the right, west lane, they're running what they call relays, which means the changing of the locomotives. They usually do this in the middle part. And That way they can have one ship going in, one ship going out at the same time. Right now it does look like both locomotives are complete on both sides. So make our approach, our hookup, and our entrance.
Let's show that you're on the boat. You know what I mean? Otherwise, I can't get the other side. There we go. I guess I can wait. Moving out. 3 on each side. The ship is
Our ship is now in position. The first thing that will happen, the gates will be closed directly behind us, isolating us. After that is complete, 26 million gallons of fresh water will start to flow from the chamber in front into ours by gravity, utilizing tunnels inside the walls. They're 18 feet in diameter. Now, each one of those has 10 smaller ones, and there are 100 holes. They're all hooked up to 100 holes that spread throughout the bottom of the chamber. They're also small. The water comes through very quickly but very smoothly. It is divided up twice. Many persons do think that they open the gates here in front slightly and let the water start flowing. These are V-shaped against the pressure, so even with a small difference on the other side, they are tightly shut. Actually, a concept originated by Leonardo da Vinci. The gates, by the way, are all original. They vary in size from 390 to 730 tons. The biggest are as tall as an 8-story building. Each lead is hooked up to what is considered the largest gear in the world. It's 19 feet in diameter. This is a 1600 to 1 gear reduction system. All the work is done with a small 40 horsepower motor in 2 minutes. And if the electricity were to fail, it could be done manually in about 30 minutes. We also have compressed air on hand. That would take about 10.
get up.
That way an accident can be prevented. As they do open, the handrails pull down. They go into a recess in the wall. They become flush with the wall. So there's nothing sticking out which could be struck by a ship. We are now at 27 feet above sea level. We'll be going to the middle for the next 27.
We can see a better job of it rising here, filling up. Through the first 3 sets of locks. There goes our mule train. Now we have to travel to go to the other 3.
finally got off. What is it? Sure close.
Yeah. They don't even make a wave. We are sailing between the Pacific and Atlantic Ocean. A large, large stretch of water. The new tugboat doesn't even have any rust on it yet. Taking pictures. San Francisco. Coming up on lock set number 2. Doesn't look anything compared to the first one.
He's getting the bow out there far enough to where he can swing the tail around.
Last set of locks coming up too. We're going to get up front, but we don't have time.
See you guys tonight.
We are now approaching the third and final lock going through the Panama Canal. It is it's actually 20 minutes to 3. A little rowboat out there that's going to pick up the tow lines. It's then hooked onto the little mule there, and they'll pull us through. And we'll be dropping down into the Pacific. Mule number 1.
This one?
There's mule number 1 leaving. Pull us. foreground is Panama City. Not quite sure, but pretty sure it is. Tall rise buildings in the foreground. Can't believe that's Panama City with the fire going on in the foreground here. And pretty soon we'll be going under this bridge, which is the Bridge of Americas. Pacific, and we'll be heading to Costa Rica tomorrow. See more and more of the city as we go along. The Regal Prince has caused a traffic jam up there on the Bridge of Americas. People want to see the ship go under the bridge. And stop and go up there right now.
So we are around 2 or 3 minutes from the first stop. Remember that everything is included, that this is with the compliments of the company. Remember that we will have our own buffet with the number 1 and the green color on top. So it's going to be very easy. I'm going to be with my... 20 minutes after 9. So that means that 15 minutes after 10. 15 minutes after 10, that's 35 minutes. More or less. 15 minutes after 10 is the time to leave. Remember that our bus is going to be the first one right here. You can see on the left all the picnic tables. You can see it wherever you want. Our bus number 1 is green, dark green. We have the other colors of the buses over there.
Santa Ana. This is Santa Ana and our welcoming group and our first rest stop in the hotel. Cute.
Morning.
Our group is number green.
This is cake. Well, bananas are not...
We're going to go that way.
Follow the sign. Yeah, sure. What would you like for free?
Where are you going? Where are you going? I'll get a table and meet Mark. Go ahead.
$105,000 both, the property and the home. This is not in front of the beach, this is not in the city. But over here in the countryside area, it's not expensive.
About a beachfront, huh?
Well, beachfront could be $100,000. The city, San Jose, $100,000 for a huge home. I mean, luxury apartment. Condominiums is the same, $50,000, $75,000, $100,000 for a luxury condominium. We will pass by one, and I will show you when we get there. Side of San Jose. Santa Ana or Santana?
Santana.
Either way.
Do you work year-round?
Yes, the season of the cruise ships, it's from September to May. This is one of the last. Well, tomorrow we have another Princess, the Sun Princess, and the day after tomorrow another Princess in Northern from Holland, America. So let's say that from September to May is the season of the cruise ships. I think that those cruise ships goes to Alaska during the summer. When there's no cruise ships, I still work as a tour guide with on the right-hand side. It's kind of a mimosa leaves, it's feathery leaves.
We're on our way to San Jose.
Excelente, Edgar, gracias. You can see the flag over there. Remember that Central America is not a friend, but I was born in the town in the mountain and I have never seen a witch. It's like a legend or something like that. That's the best place to live, up in the mountains. There's a shopping center that we just passed. This is the Church of San Rafael, right, on the right-hand side. And in just a minute, we will take the road that is going to give us, it's going to take us to the metropolitan area, San Jose.
I think we can get them out.
Huh?
I wonder what something like that costs.
You get into city life, you got traffic lights now. Slides and toys and everything. Harley Davidson.
Of the controller of the finances of the government. This gentleman is in charge of corruption. A lot of work. On the left, back there, we have a jacaranda tree. Probably you can see it.
Oh, yeah.
No, we're going to one of the most beautiful buffets in the country.
How much is a hamburger here?
$265 is $1.10. That's an area in San Jose. Remember that we started from the west and we will go to the east to the National Museum. We're going to take the Central Avenue or the main avenue with the name Christopher Columbus.
It's a good place to kick it right next to the road. There's no cars?
No, sir, that's a national gym, but looks like a bull ring, right? The same shape, a national gym or gymnasium for basketball and volleyball. It's like a stadium, but instead of soccer, basketball.
See that sign?
And the sign changes.
Oh, dusty the.
But it changes.
On the left-hand side, we will see a building, a yellow building. That's the tower. On the left, the tower of the first international airport. Today is the National Art Museum. Also, we will see a monument on the left, right behind the base, so we have less people in the streets. Much better. The left, we have a place where they sell furniture. Furniture, it's very common in our country. It's our kind of a tradition to make sofas or chairs or rocking chairs, tables. We will see it better at the last stop in Sarchi. So remember that most of the people live in the surroundings of the city. The city by itself is mainly commercial. Public and private buildings, hotels, restaurants and all that. Oh, some of the car dealers too. We also have the Colonel Sanders in our country. You can see it on the left. It's the one on the right-hand side. That's the Children's Hospital, only for children up to 12 years old, managed by the Social Security system. And this hospital is #1 in Latin America in heart, kidney, and lung transplant for children. Here on the left, there's a shopping center. With the name San Juan de Dios, since 1845 and still in service. So this is our city, San Jose. On the right, we have a park. There's a statue here in front of us to the right. That's Braulio Carrillo, the man in charge of the first coffee exportations. Actually, he started with the coffee exportations as an industry. I don't know if it's a real size.
Sure.
This is a church, Catholic church. All the churches in San Jose were finished in 1920 because a big earthquake in 1910 destroyed all the churches in the city of San Jose. Today we will pass by the cathedral and we will see the damages after the last earthquake in 1991.
Certain parts.
Unos 40 más o menos. Te mandan a avisar las instrucciones que la lean. Gracias, Edgar. Dame, le pagas despacito, Gracias. In just a minute, we will see the Central Park. So we are in the central part of the city, San Jose. Probably, you will see on the right-hand side the Central Park and the cement structure. The cement structure was a present or a gift from dictator Somoza, ex-president of Nicaragua, that he attacked our country in 1953. So like saying, I'm sorry, he gave us that piece of cement. Good for nothing. This is the cathedral across the bus to the right. As you noticed, they're still working in fixing the damages of the earthquake in 1991. We also have You can see how they're still working. On the left, we will see a building, an orange building. That's the building, the Grand Hotel Costa Rica, the first hotel built in our country. And this is the National Theater, the place that we will be after the National Museum. On the right, there's another building. That's the Social Security Administration building. It's not a hospital, only to do the arrangements, to get your ID and all that. Probably you notice that all the taxis are red. They're supposed to have a meter, so what you see is what you pay. The museum, and as we walk by the aisle, we will see the war prison at the end. What I can recommend, please, is watch every single window so you will have a better idea of what I'm talking about. The first data that we have from our country starts 10,000 years, some pieces of teeth or tusks from very old mammals that today they don't exist anymore, or probably that they changed with the evolution. Also, at that time, we called these kind of mammals the megafauna. You know, there's big mammals that today, they don't exist. There's no more. Also, at the same age, we have the first data from the native people that used to live in this part of the world. In the corner back there, we have a representation of the tropical rainforest. So our native people, they used to be hunters. Right now, we are in San Jose. As you can see, it's almost between the two oceans and between the two borders. Why we have three colors right here? Very easy. Because we used to have three little tiny reservations of indigenous. But they were not exactly native. Why? B70 by a German scientist. He was collecting from many countries, even from Costa Rica, so this was his private home. 6 years after he got sick because he was collecting in the forest and he got malaria or something like that, so he decided to go back to Germany in '76. And he started to make transformations, to make the cultural meetings right here. 1914, the beginning of the World War I, our Minister of Police started to make the transformation of the old home and make the headquarters of the army right here. So this place was the headquarters of the army. Sugarcane was there. They squeeze, they get the juice. Once they get the juice from the sugarcane, they put it like in boiling fats to make it thicker. And then they grind it and refine. This plant over here looks like a tobacco, but it's not tobacco. It's more related to the anthurium. You can go that way, yes.
Jeffrey?
Yes, ma'am.
There was a tree with long yellow pods over there.
Candle tree. It looks like a candle. Something I forgot to say is that the name of this place, when we used to be on at the headquarters of the army, they used to call to this place Cuartel Bellavista.
Is that what this is?
Prison, and look at the big slug of, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And there's the bullets in the building. You can see the bullets.
Bullet holes.
It was a prison at one time.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm shooting every picture I take, but you know that? He ends up in every picture I take. Smile.
Boy Scouts.
Boy Scouts. And Girl Scouts. Girl Scouts don't smile, huh? No? Hey.
First one to go out in traffic, huh?
See if you make it. You make it, we'll come on. Like Venice.
This is the National Theater in downtown San Jose.
It's going to be 100 years old in October. In 1897, October.
The classic, that is our traditional food, rice and beans. Don't forget to try. They will have excellent tenderloin steaks, delicious mahi-mahi, or sea bass is a fish, chicken,
Lobster tail.
and I lost my concentration. The drivers, tour guides, the people that help us in the recreation area, all of us are 100% Costa Ricans.
What about the Pullman?
Good driver.
That's great.
That's a good test for the driver.
Good driver, yeah.
So we're going back to the west. We're going to pass by La Sabana, remember the recreation park, and then to the Hotel Camino Real.
I'm wondering if you... Wolves. Did it? I don't think so, not from the United States. Hey, where is anything from the United States? Yeah.
I'm going to give you a little piece of paper. Remember that the hotel has a different management. It's managed by the hotel. I mean, by the same people of the hotel. So the manager of the hotel is asking to the tour guides to give you a little piece of... Remember that you can put your name on it. Some people just put their cap or their sunglasses or something just to be sure that it's your seat. But there's a way to get lost. It's going to be very easy. You will see it.
Or you can put mine on there.
Put Fiat on that.
To New York.
I did let her.
Oh, that's a recreation park. Remember La Sabana?
The airport.
Yep, exactly. Ex-International Airport. So that's the La Sabana Park. Remember that this is a recreation area. Some of the trees here on the right are eucalyptus. Those that looks like peeling. Reddish or orange and green. And the other ones are pines and cypress. Those
There's a big statue there.
They went ahead down over there.
There we go.
the right-hand side, we will be at the convention center that is exactly in front of us. Centro de Convenciones. Well, the hotel.
Think of us. Stop your window when you pull it up.
Okay.
We're in a little town outside of San Jose, Costa Rica, called Grecia. This is an old church, and it's an all-metal church built, I don't know what year it was,
All metal.
over 100 years ago.
La Mercedes could be that the Virgin of Guadalupe, the Virgin of Los Angeles. This is the Virgin of Las Mercedes, or the Lady of Mercy. Well, remember that we are only 10 minutes from the Oxcar factory. Remember that we are Oxcar contest to see which is the most beautiful design, and they give special prizes to the winners. Everything started in 1903. 1903 at Chaverri, the place where we are going. Well, he's not here anymore, but this is an area mainly for coffee farmers, for coffee, for a loan. The loan is for you to buy your own piece of land. But look at the little tiny homes, but all these homes are for coffee pickers. And the next generations, that they have the free education, the idea is that the next generation, they become professionals. So that's the idea. Remember that we have no rich people, no starving and homeless people, but what we have is a very strong middle class and all the opportunities to become a better person in the future. You can see all of these areas are surrounded by coffee plantations. Remember that the same coffee plant is going to produce coffee every year, once a year. After 10 years, they take all the plants away and replant it again. If it's a hybrid, after 20 or 25 years, they take the plants away, treat the soil, and replant it again in the Arabica variety.
You're right through there.
Sugar canes come in trucks. They take 1 lane and a half. So when it's raining, it's boring. It's not the same.
export?
Yes, we export chairs. We export the finished job. We don't export the wood, only when it's finished. Gift items, furniture, everything but... we have washing facilities on the left. The fruit is straight ahead.
¿Quedó alguien de mi grupo? Okay. Over here is with the National Factory of Oxford 1730.
Smell fresh paint.
Yeah. No, and there isn't paint. That's inlaid wood.
Pardon me?
That was wood.
Yeah.
Not all the chairs are taken.
Excuse me, I just sleep by here.
No, that hurt.
Very, very pretty. Hand painted. Yeah, they're cute. Kids will get a kick out of it. Hand painted.
Look at that. The bottles.
Teak wood. Yeah, but that is a portable bar.
Yeah. What?
Find a way to get it home.
Wish I could find some little baby ones to put.
Take a picture.
The real color. It's not painted. The name is Purple Heart. As the name say, Purple Heart, it's completely purple. We use it to make indoor frames, pianos, furniture, fine furniture, and also handicrafts. The rest of them, monkey butter, salmon, bleeding heart. This is the Park of Sarchi.
Yeah, can't get the church now. It's the trees. Down this alleyway, you're going to get a shot right there. Pretty cool.
Wow, what do you think? I think they're home there for those. Someday I will buy one. They're going to do the same. The town of Sarchi, the name, it's a pre-Columbian name that means under the sand. But there's no beach around here, so probably our native people try to say it's under the ashes because we are in the slope of the Poas volcano. So probably many centuries ago it was also covered by ashes.
It's very colorful.
We're on our way back to the ship from our trip into San Jose. As you can see, it's raining pretty heavily. We started out with sunshine, and now it's raining. So, at least it waited until we finished our tour. But this is it. This is the end of our San Jose, Costa Rica tour.
Close it out. That's it for now.
Sticker here, but it's not from Costa Rica. So a friend of mine brought it, some from the United States, from California, I think.
Yep.
We have most of the trees.
Thank you. Excuse me?
We have most of the trees.
Oh, this is great. Well, no, I don't want to take my Bible that is a huge book with 10,000 varieties of trees. So this is good to keep it in your backpack for your hiking or walking or here. It's reliable. Thanks. The sun is coming again. No, thank God. No. Yesterday we had a cruise ship, the Island Breeze in the Atlantic. So yesterday we came back to San Jose and then to the port. But tomorrow we have the Sun Princess. And the day after tomorrow we have the Dawn Princess and the Northern. So we stay here around in the same area. That's a long day, but you know, if you love what you're doing, it's nothing. You know, I'm always thinking to miss it. When I have my day off, I feel like it's, of course, the people person. Do you see how it goes upside down? Some of them are yellow, some of them are red. This is the way it grows. As you can see, it's a mid-size tree. Back there we have some of them orange, and some of them just start growing. Do you put it in your hand, because I'm going to explain what it is, what to do with that, and also to say something about the errors of the famous Italian painter. I'll be with you in a minute. Where you don't need to pay. It's a prison, right? But as you can see, it's a minimum security prison. Something I forgot to say is that in our country we have no capital punishment. No matter what you do, the maximum penalty it's only 25 years. You can kill the president and his family and it's only 25 years. But every year in the prison it's only 8 months. If it's your first time, they're gonna forgive you. That's because we used to have a different country 15 or 20 years ago. Now that we have a lot of new people coming, a lot of new problems coming, we want to change the law. Also, they have a lot of rights. They have the right to study by correspondence, the right to work during the day and come back during the evening to the jail, imagine. Conjugal visits. If you have a good behavior, they will give you the half of the penalty or less. So at the end, you stay there 1 or 2 years. But if it's your first time, they will forgive you. Not anymore. The new law is going to put it up to 50 years, the maximum penalty, and to avoid those rights, except the right to study by correspondence and the conjugal visits. The other ones, forget it. And a lot of people want the capital punishment. But we don't believe it's going to pass in the Congress because we're supposed to be neutral, peaceful, and the human rights and all that. But we will see what's the answer of the Congress, because the law is still in the Congress. On the right, we have some mountains. That's still Costa Rica. Remember that this is a gulf, the Gulf of Nicoya, and that's the peninsula of Nicoya. That's still Costa Rica. So you can drive along the peninsula or cross by a ferry boat. It's better than a ferry boat, faster and no potholes. So that means that we need only to pass the mountain. In 5 minutes we're gonna, the river is coming from the left and it's going to the ocean to the right. This is the last part of the river.
Which is the main road all the way through to one point to the other. Pan American Highway will take us right to the ship. So I guess we can sign off now that the weather is clear and we can go on.
La Roca, like the rock. Oh, you see why? A lot of rocks in this area. Look at that. You can see it across the bus to the right.
We're back in Puerto Caldera. Looks real nice out there waiting for us. Puerto Caldera.
Cargo ship's still in there too.
Yeah, another ship around. It's still Saturday. We're back on board ship and it's about 6:45 and we're looking at this real pretty sunset. It's so bright orange. We had to take a picture of it. We're going to be leaving in about 20 minutes for Hualtoco, Mexico.
It's just another passenger.
That's the Crown Odyssey out there. They're all lit up.
Very pretty out there.
You're still looking at Costa Rica's coastline, but we'll be sailing away soon. Well, here it is, Monday, April the 28th, I believe.
Yep.
We just got into Hualtoco, Mexico. This is the shoreline there.
It's 11:01.
It looks like there's a hotel. This is a small place that the Princess is just starting to come into. I guess no other ships come here right now, but this is kind of the shoreline of it all.
The beach over there.
Yeah, look at that. A lot of rock in the ocean, but and they're going to get the tenders down because we have to take the tenders into shore. We can't dock at any pier, so they're getting ready to take them down. And in about a half an hour, we should be getting on one of these and going ashore. There goes one now. That's that boat.
No.
They're only going to take two of them down.
On this side, they're probably taking some off the other side.
On the other side too.
Yeah.
Looks like a pretty little resort over there. I guess they're just building it up. It's a nice day.
Look at that pretty beach over there. A few of them. Another one over there. Over there. Back of the ship is putting the flag up. I have no idea. Not American, just a flag. Red, white, and blue stripes.
Okay, we've gotten on the tender, now we're in the little town of Hualtoco. And this is, we're on the bus, we're going to get ready for a tour. This is part of the little town.
That must be our escort.
Yeah, that's our bus driver.
Oh, there's a cop there. On a motorcycle.
That's a cute little place. A couple of hotels, very quaint and
Just starting out in the tourism business.
Welcome everybody to the port of Santa Cruz. My name is Rebecca and I'll be your guide on this tour. Our driver name is Jose Luis. And here we start now. I know you have visited, some of you have visited many places before this one, but I bet you this is going to be one of the most beautiful ones that you ever seen before. Well, it's not because it's my town, but I know it. Well, welcome to the Bay of Huatulco. It's a tour destination like any other you may see before because of its natural beauty as well as the effort made to build the infrastructure according to a master development plan. Do you hear me well in the back? ¿No? ¿Me puedes dar un poquito de más volumen? ¿Crees que me puedes dar un poquito? Oh, how about now? Better or not? So, how do you... Well, before we continue, we have bathroom in the back. You can use it, but also we will make a stop in town. There are bathrooms for you to use. Well, at this moment, we are leaving the port of Santa Cruz, which is the center of this unique bay. of this unique port consisting of 9 bays and over 30 bridges, representing the Mexican government's most ambitious ecological tourist project. I will tell you something about the story about this place. Before 1983, this was a small town where mere 100 people lived, devoted to elementary core cultivation and fishing. It had more profession and they started with this project. There are now 1,790 hotel rooms. 90% of these are 5-star. This town is a new planet town. It's about 12 years old only. I will tell you later about this little town. All the people that were living in the bay, in the main port, have to move to other places when this development came. So the federal government settled all these people to this town. And that's how they started to build this town. But everything is planet, it's a real planet town. Now we are entering to La Crucecita, and here we are going to make 1 hour and 10 minutes to stop. And here stores are gathered around the main square, the main plaza. In front of us, to your right, we have our brand new church that is named after the patron of Mexico, Virgin of Guadalupe. It's a beautiful church. You are able to get in there if you like it, for those who like to do it. From the moment that we get off from the bus, we will have 1 hour and 10 minutes in, I will tell you what time we make you.
Mark's talking to our tour guide.
Leather thing? That's right here. It's like
There are public services such as, I will tell you, we have the post office. We're going to pass through. To your right in the corner, we have the mail, the post office. Everybody to use. The public post office right here. To your right side. They're working very hard now there. And also, Ishaway is where the marine is going to be located in the future. It will have capacity for 160 slips, including small jets. Also, there will be another commercial area. There will be restaurants, hotels, commercial zones there. They're working very hard now. There is nothing. But in the future, remember,
Galuna Bay.
yeah. To your right side is the clubman located. It's divided in sections. The clubman has 4 sections, and each section has 1 tower. You will be able to see it from here.
Club Med.
Well, we continue now our tour. We will be able to see from this main road the main entrance of the hotels. All the hotels have their view through the sea. We cannot see the principal view from this main road. But both sides, they are located. For those who like to play golf. The good thing is the good thing about it. Well, the good thing about this golf course is that it's always empty. You don't have to wait a big line or make an appointment to get to play here.
What's it cost to play?
$70, 17.
$70. That's not too bad.
18 holes, 72 games.
Good.
Like the ship.
There's orange.
So we have the Sashina Hotel, the white one?
Oh, gee.
No. No.
No, okay. So the white one is the Sashina, the next is the...
Here's an arrow.
Here's a little house. A little house? A little house here. They're not even finished. Five families live there. They are dedicated to fishing. It's a fishing town there.
That's Copalita, little town.
This is Copalita. It's an open sea. It's not good for swimming, but the little kids from there, they do it. The river is behind this hill, and this is Punta Celeste, Celestial Point. It's traveling from Acapulco to the ship, in the ship, and he got prisoner for only to start this trip.
Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz, St. Cross. To your left side, we have a white building right here. It's called Marina Hotel. It's a 4-star hotel, and also is where our agency, Marina Resort, is located. The agency that are hosting you, Marina Hotel. To your right side, we have the Castillo.
Smile.
Let's go forward.
That's Tuco. April. It's right now about 10 minutes to 6. We're coming into Acapulco to spend the day here. And this is the coastline. As you can see, it's dark. It's very pretty. Deck, Baja deck, forward.
tugboat coming in. I don't know, that's the authorities to clear our ship to dock. Which again, it's almost 6, but we're not supposed to dock until 8. You guys come in and clear the ship, get their payoff or whatever, then they'll release us to dock. It's actually 6:30. Sunrise in Acapulco. That's at 7:28.
There's Marge down there getting ready to do her last shopping in Acapulco. Waving goodbye. It's 6:25. Tuesday the 29th. And we're still in Acapulco. Ready to sail at 7. Los San Lucas. City.
our boats are. Thursday, so 6:41. We just anchored outside of Cabo San Lucas. It's the sunrise. Fishing boats going out. And there's the rocks. Unfortunately, we can't see much of the town because we're turning. I'm going to take the tender boats in. Turn it back again this way, so. A 20-minute tender ride into the dock today. Quite a bit since we were here last time.
There's a lot more to see now. Well, I'll be there, sure. Ooh.
Speak to me. Looking for something to eat.
There he is.
CNN Headline News Network.
When you see things from hotels and resorts, you might make you feel, well, like you can truly be yourself. That's why all hotels around the world
Smile. Smile.
Tammy.
Tammy. Cabo's changed quite a bit since last time we were here. Sure is pretty.
Not very easy to pronounce. I guess somebody told me they used to have a cigar man named Muriel in the United States.
See?
That's maybe why in Children's Echoes, the movie, the one that has the Little Mermaid, Muriel, that's why. Anyway, it's just me, and I'm going to be your tour guide today, so any help you may need or any questions you may have, just let me know. And let me tell you that we are just driving at the main boulevard in Cabo San Lucas. Cabo San Lucas is the name of this city port that is very small. And if you face over to the left-hand side of the bus, you can see a very big hotel. Its name is Finicera Hotel. Finicera is an Italian word and means the land inn. The land inn. And anyway, it's one of the oldest hotels in town. And it's one of the only 3 hotels in Cabo that is facing 2 oceans, Pacific Ocean as well as the Sea of Cortez. Because behind the construction in the Pacific side, at this side of the hotel is the Sea of Cortez, grow as a city. Okay? Since 15 to 20 years ago. And all of us are coming from somewhere else in mainland. And right now we are 30,000 in population, 30,000. Do you know what rumor said? 50% of them are men and 30% of them are women. The rest of them haven't decided yet. Well, I don't know for sure. All I know is that we are 30,000 in population. Anyway, of course, we still have a few native people right here, and they are still fishermen, but now they work for fishing, which is also a tourism industry. So tourism is the number one in this area. It's the number one business. Tourism. That's why people like it so much. We are driving just along the main Marina Boulevard. It's the one that crosses the whole city. And this area we are just driving is considered the tourism area as well as downtown area. So most of the activities around start at 8 o'clock in the morning, and they are open until 8 o'clock p.m. They don't close at midday. We don't have siestas anymore. Not anymore in Cabo. I guess we have enough children already. So that's why. Not sure. Anyway, they keep it open until 8 o'clock. Some others later, like bars and restaurants, they close by 3 o'clock a.m. There's a big shopping mall over to the right hand side. Maybe you've been there already in the morning, because I knew that some of you came outside in the morning to go shopping. That was a good idea. In the corner, just coming up to your left-hand side, it's a very funny place in town. Its name is the Giggling Marlin, the Giggling Marlin restaurant.
We were there this morning.
And you know what? They hang you upside down if you want to. It's funny and weird to see people hanging upside down over there, like marlins. Very nice. We have a lot of fun places right here in Cabo San Lucas. There's a building on construction over to the right-hand side, and the place has been there for 3 years already on construction, and they haven't finished that construction yet. Because the owner, I knew, this is a rumor, I knew that the owner of that hotel run out of money during the last devaluation that happened in our country. So prefer to come to the peninsula because they know already that if they go to Japan, they may never come back. They still kill the wheels right there. And right here they are protected, so it's nice. We're doing a very good job. Well, anyway, in this restaurant we are going to stop. Can you see that? You have to use your imagination, you know, and after 3 margaritas you can see that it looks like a turtle, dinosaur, giraffe, or whatever. Anyway, we are going to stop at Giorgio's restaurant. This is the place where you can exchange the little coupon for a drink, okay? You all have an information paper and it has a coupon for a drink. This is the place to exchange it, okay? Also, at the Giorgio's restaurant, you are going to be able to see an international room. Do you know which one is it? The bathroom.
The bathroom.
International. Do you know why? Do you know why it's called international room? Because everybody goes there. Well, besides that, you change your nationality. You're Russian, then you're European, and then you're Finnish. We are going to stop 20 minutes right here. I have 25 minutes to 2.
This one. There's our chip. There's a little arch.
So he came and he bought a land and he did a construction, a house. And he started to receive a lot of visitors from the United States. And you know, friends invite some other friends, and relatives invite their friends, and friends invite some others. And then they were friends of the friends. And he needs to make his house bigger and bigger and bigger every year. Until he says, well, no way, Jose, I'm going to put a hotel. I want you to get lost, because if you lose your husband or your wife, then I have to find you another one. And it's not because I don't like you. The reason is because I pick up 37 passengers and I'm going to deliver 37 back no matter what. And don't ever think I'm going to spend hours looking for a nice, handsome, rich man or a nice girl, blue eye. No, 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 no. The first person that passes by is the one that I'm going to kidnap and is going to continue the tour with you. Okay? So don't read that much. Ready? Which side of the bus is next? Right-hand side of the bus. Okay? Doesn't mean the deer. But they play like an elephant. They never win. They need to practice a lot. Anyway, as I told you, San Jose starts to grow since 1800s in downtown area are the oldest construction around, and now they are different kind of business and shopping centers. We are going to stop over there. Many years ago, those constructions used to be private homes, and now they keep the same original design, so they look so cute and so beautiful. We are going to be able to walk along that area at El Zócalo. Besides that, San Jose del Cabo is considered a major city. As the state is divided by municipalities, the main so they have very good decoration everywhere. They have paved streets everywhere. And in Cabo San Lucas, we don't. We only have two paved streets besides the one at the tourism area. All of them are sanded streets. So we can even make a comparison between the two cities. Just make sure in the future, when you decide to come back, that your hotel is going to be located where? Is it going to be in South Lucas, where the fiesta and the action is located, or it's going to be in San Jose, which is more quiet and more peaceful? It's a place to take an R&R vacation. Do you know what that means? Rest and recover vacation. And some other hotels are just in between the two cities, okay? So be careful about that in the future. The next vacation that you come, make sure where the hotel is going to be located. Anyway, we have a city bus making trips from San Lucas to San Jose and vice versa. All day long, till 6 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock p.m. They send a bus every half an hour, and it's not expensive at all. They charge you only 10 pesos one ride, one way. That is the cheapest way of transportation in Cabo. And local citizens as well as visitors, they use the city bus a lot. So transportation is no problem right here. Anyway, what we are going to do, years ago the big islands used to stop to pick up fresh water. Now the area is considered as a bird refuge. Lots of birds migrate from different countries to spend the winter season right here, so you can see a lot of egrets, herons, and different kind of parrots. It's too late at night and a lot of loud music and make disturbance in the neighborhood, so they won't give them permission. Neither drug dealers or the ones that have monkey business. But if you are a okay family, normal family, that you work, you have some work, or you retire and you have your family, your relatives, they will give you permission for 45 years. Look at the area to your left, and it's beautiful. It will stop by itself. And you know what? I'm talking about Mexican years. That may be forever. They're not included anywhere in Mexico. Well, they know that people expect to receive a tip. So they take advantage on that, so that's why they pay them just the minimum salary. But I guess it's not fair. If you're professional people like doctor, like you have your own business, well, of course, will be more.
Thank you.
I've been carrying home cotton in the street. I'm going home.
Take a few minutes everybody's way.
of it. Talk to me, Marge.
Gala buffet layout.
It's a photographic session.
Yeah, everybody's taking pictures before they start eating.
Everybody's standing in front of the artwork.
Hold it. That is made out of butter.
Is that right?
It's made of butter. About 5 o'clock in the morning. This is Sunday, May 4th. I guess we're in the San Francisco Bay. And this is part of the skyline of San Francisco.
Waiting for the bridge.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to be a while, yeah. Said it's the bridge. San Rafael over there?
Yeah. No idea what that is.
Yeah, you're right. I don't want to go.
Closer and closer.
Like 6 o'clock? Really? We're waiting to get under the bridge.
Way up there.
The moon, the bridge, Bay Bridge over there, through the Golden Gate Bridge. On the skyline, that's really pretty shot.
Stand the bad vibes.
Oh, really?
It's morbid.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. I do remember reading about that.
No, we're not going to make it.
Jim, look at this.
We're not
I'm
going to make
serious.
it.
Look at this.
We're not going to make it.
Look at. Yeah, I'm serious.
We're
Look
not,
at this.
We're not going to make it.
Well, we kind of moved over.
You did it.
Now the smart ones are up there and don't. Huh? No, they can't see very well.
You never see very well.
Yeah, there's not enough light for a picture.
No, that's okay.
Well, the more I'm in an upright position, the better my chances.
Get a picture of it anyway.
I didn't think we were going to come in so early. I was piped up. I wanted to come under the bridge.
Tugboats are still pushing us towards the pier. There were 3 of them, now there's 2, one on this end and one on the other end. You can tell we're in near the pier with all the birds, and there was some seals down there docking. There's the other tugboat. Got a real pretty sunrise here. It's going to be about 6:30 now. And get ready to go to breakfast. Try to see as much as possible because it's so pretty out here. We had good seas, good weather, no fog. We're really lucky coming in.
What? For choosing Adam? Jake, the goat, the all